Okay, so the first thing is, what is Git? What is Git? So I think this is one of the tool which we are, this is one of the problem which we are working on from last 30 years, 40 years, I guess. So we all understand the it is versioning tool means you are going to version the source code, correct? Source code versioning tool. Source code means any file which you can, I'll put it in a very simple way, any file which you can open with the notepad, human can read it. That means it's a file, it's a source code. It's not like only Java and C++ is source code. Any text file it can be a source code. It can be a YAML file, JSON file, anything. MySQL file also is a text file. So you can open in the text file. So that is a source code. So when you want to version the source code, and for that we are using Git. Okay. Before Git, there were so many tools which we had earlier. If you look at the history of it, we had RCS, then we got CVS, then we got SVN. Now we are using Git. In commercial, you might have come across Purpose, ClearCase, Mercury. So many tools were there. But now we can say one thing for sure: all the different tools era has gone, and no matter which projects you are joining, which projects you are working, which company you are working, you will find Git everywhere. Everyone is using, and everywhere you will have this tool. So that's a tool which we need to learn. So Git is a versioning tool, and why we are using? We are using because of we would like to know 4 information, and that information is what, why, where, when, and who. I think 5, right? Yeah, 5 information. Means I want to know today of the code which was modified by me or by team members. What was modification was done last month, last year, last day, at certain specific time, certain years. So what modification has been done? Why this code modification was made actually? Where is that code lying? When it was done and who has made it? These are the information we want to store for the source code over the period of time. Anyone work on it, and for that Git will help you with it. Okay. So more or less at a high level, we understand Git, what is Git, and why do we need it. Now, one of the property which we have of the Git is the distributed. This we will discuss in some time. But all of you are clear about this. What is Git and why do we need it?
Yeah.
Okay. Other
Rajesh,
tools also.
one question: is Bitbucket also the version control tool?
I'm coming back to that. Yeah.
Okay.
So I'll just keep on this question on board. Yeah. So that is a month. Yeah. So next question is how to install it. Okay. How to install it? So simple. Are you in Windows or Linux, Ubuntu or CentOS Fedora? If you're on Windows, then of course you need a exe, and you will download this exe from git-scm.com. If you're on Linux, then I think you do that very well. Yum install git and apt get install git. This is the command you will run in operating system, and it will get installed. Let's talk about the Windows, because most of the programmer need the Windows command lines in Windows, you see here. And when you install it, you will have a git installed to the command line at PowerShell and command line. See here. I've already installed it. So in this my box, here it is. Now if you go to the PowerShell also, you can use it after installation. This is the PowerShell git. But I'm not using the command line. I'm not using PowerShell. So what I'm using? So this utility, when you install it in your laptop, this one, you will get one utility which is called git bash. What is a bash? You know, right? All of you, bash. What is bash?
Bash is a scripting language.
No, it's a shell.
Yeah.
When human interact with the Linux box, then use a bash, correct? When human interact with the Windows through command line, they use a PowerShell, correct? No? So bash is the one. So here, what is the advantage you get it? When you install the Git on Windows, then you get a bash, you get bash. And here, not only you can run the Git command, but also you can run the basic Linux command as well. So that's the reason I like this. That means being in Windows, you can run the Linux command. So look at this here, git bash. Here I am, user home. See user Rajesh Kumar. I will go to C drive. Sorry, there is no D drive. I'll go to the C drive. My bad. CD. This one. No, this one. C drive. And then I will, what here I am having, there's so many directories. So I will go to Rajesh all. And here, what I have, workspace. And what I have, git, right? So cd, git. And this is the locations. PWD, you see that? PWD. And this is the locations. See that? So yeah, I'm going to use this one for the working with Git. Why? Because Linux command I can use it. Second thing is colors and all, it's a nice one. And so many things. So yeah, I like this. There's no other advantages for this. Yeah, SSH client you can use. SSH you can use using this. Copy paste operation is also easy. So yes, today I'm going to use the git for git. Git bash for git. So what to do? So after installing it, you need to do something, and that is I call it git basic workflow. So these are the things which you have to do. So first step number one, very first time, create a repo and create a repo. How to create? I'll show you. Step number two, add a file to Git. No. Here, write a code. Step number three, add a file to Git. Step number four, commit a file. This is a workflow you have to repeat every time when you want to commit. You want to create a versions of it. Commit a file, and then step number five, you will do see a committed code. That's all. So these are the 5 steps, out of which in a loop you will do this one. Write a code, add a code, commit a code, see a committed follow. So this is you will do every time when you write a code. Creating a repository is a one-time activity, and for that we'll get code. So are you comfortable, all of you?
Yeah, all good to me.
Okay. So guys, the first thing is, how do we create a repo? The first thing, many people, what they do, they come to the user home and they start firing the code actually. Don't do that. So come to the some directory, which is empty one. Okay. This is empty one. So can I show you this directory? Start dot. This is a, oh, I'm inside a Git. Let me create one repo actually. Repo 2. So git, not git, mkdir repo 2 and cd repo 2 and here this is the empty directory. Okay, so one thing I'm stressing a point, you should create a repo in empty directory. So create a repo. Can you do that? Git init. That's all. This will create a repo. Read this. Your repository is in .git directory. If you see that here, this is your repository. This is your repository. Now this will be hidden actually. This is a hidden directory by the way. So this will be hidden. The whole thing's making it is of repository. So how to see hidden files and directory? I think you will do that yourself. So in Linux, if you see ls, you don't see it, but ls-la, then you would see this. So A for showing the hidden files. Okay, so I did only creating a repo. Are you comfortable so far?
Yes.
Okay, so now how do we write a code actually? How do we write a code? So I think you know that very well how to write a code. I am writing my code. So this is the place where I'm writing a code. file1.java. Okay, this is the code I'm writing. Usually you will use editor, but right now I'm just showing you faking up. So this is my one line of code, second, third, fourth, fifth. Super code, right? Don't think it's a bad code, it's a right code actually. So I am writing a code. But if I start liking the code like this, I'll get bored actually. So what to do? Clear the screen and clear the screen. And there's another special way to write a code. File touch. I hope you know that. So file2.java, file3.java. Spelling mistake by the way, it's okay. File3.java. Now here I have written so many code, fake code here, and that is a step number 2. So how do you do that? I think you know very well. Now after this, I'm going to add a file to the Git. So can I do that? So here Git add file1.java.
Thanks for watching. Want to study further? Join our training programs today.